have this Nordic mix and it has cranberries in it. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but I meant to use this for like my yogurt or my oatmeal, but cranberries are way too sour, so I'm gonna end up picking them out like a little freak and put these in the glass jars and then chill these in my fridge. If you're wondering what a Nordic berry is, it's something like this. Like it comes in different little shapes. I don't know if you can see there, but it's mixed in. So let me just taste it because I forget what this tastes like. It's sweet, a little bit tart, but not too sour. So it's not as sour as the cranberries. However, it's been sitting and mixed in with the cranberries, so I don't know if it's picking up on the flavor, but honestly, it's not as sweet as a blueberry, but it's like somewhere halfway. Also, eating berries is like a frozen snack. It's satisfying and crunchy. And does anyone do that? I just like snack on them sometimes, and they kind of taste like candy because of the hardness. They'll make a mess with your fingers. You're gonna get your fingers purple. Like, isn't this the saddest thing, hand picking cranberries? You start with one thing and then it turns into another. Next, I've got some honey, this organic honey, and this thing actually does squeeze. I got a squeeze bottle here, so a little bit of honey to each thing. I'm gonna use 2 hands. I'm drinking my cranberry juice with that cute color. I've pre-soaked some beans and I'm just gonna add water and boil them. You can also add a bay leaf for extra flavor. So I just have some rice here that I've pre-cooked and left standing on the counter to cool down to room temperature, and I used a little less water so it's not like too soft or too fluffy, and then it's not gonna like mix well with the beans. So I let it cool down. You can see it's like all intact, and it looks messy because I just like mixed it. So you just want to make sure it's like breaks up really easily, and I'm using just like, I think this is like just plain jasmine rice. I think whatever rice you have on hand works fine as long as you don't add too much water and make it too soft. And like maybe like a wild grain rice would also work well. So I'm gonna mix that with the beans. So I just mixed the two. I have the beans, which I had cool and chilled in the fridge, and the rice, and you can just use this as a very basic rice and bean salad base. Add whatever fresh vegetables you like to eat on top, like avocados, red onions, white onions, bell peppers, like whatever, corn. You can add them on top and mix it and just use like a nice bright fresh salad dressing on top as well. That would mix really well. You can use an Asian style salad dressing. So that's just basically your bean and rice bowl type thing. Like, you don't have to spend your money at Chipotle or whatever. You can just like make your own little bowls. So I'm just eating it as is today. I added a little bit of white onion sliced into little quarters, and I sprinkled some hemp seeds, parsley flakes, salt and pepper, and I added a dressing with like a mix of like cider vinegar and a bunch of other very light stuff, so it tastes pretty good. These are the hemp seeds that I would sprinkle on top, and they're like a little bit of a nutty, chewy flavor. And by the way, these don't have any psychoactive ingredients. They're just like basically like a vegetarian protein type of thing. So I like to sprinkle these on top. Like here, I'll just show you what I would do. So I just take a little teaspoon or tablespoon size for this amount and just sprinkle on top like that. adds a lot of nutrition to your meal.